Okay.
We put the kitchen waste here and close it with the mud.
And that's it, nothing else.
Then nothing else.
So the special thing about this farm is there is no compost which is used, there is no cow manure which is used.
Nothing
is used.
Nothing
No
is used.
jeevamrutam, nothing. I mean, there is no fertilizer at all. Forget organic. It's beyond organic because of that, right? Do nothing farming.
Yes.
They say farming should be do nothing. Right? Eat what, throw it, let it grow, right? Cool. Yeah. So we are at this amazing farm inside Bangalore. Yeah. And Mr. Reddy, who owns this farm, is taking us through the farm. So yeah, you were talking about the yam tree.
A couple of years back I had planted and I harvested many. And last year I got each one of around 9.5 to 10.5 kgs each. Wow. It's so huge. It was just like a turtle inverted. If you keep, I will show the photo afterwards.
See the size. Wow.
And these are all our kitchen waste pipes.
Okay.
We put the kitchen waste here and close it with the mud.
And that's it, nothing else.
Then nothing else. The moisture inside that start decaying and it will just keep decomposing and they start taking it out. And we have a mango tree here which had given more than 500 fruits this year.
Which trees, which varieties?
Totapari. Okay. Purposely I didn't go for the other ones because for that I have to spray for the fruit fly.
Right.
For this nothing is required, so I did purposely I planted Totapari. And this is also Karpur's Bade and it's very nice, very nice aroma will be there.
Small only it will be, right? Small one.
A little big, yeah.
Okay.
Like Yalaki Bade only, little bigger than Yalaki, but the aroma is very different. It's not so sweet as Yalaki. It's very nice to have.
So the special thing about this farm is there is no compost which is used, there is no cow manure which is used.
Nothing is used.
Nothing. No jeevamrutam, nothing. I mean, there is no fertilizer at all. Forget organic. It's beyond organic because of that, right? So that's, I think, the really interesting thing about this farm.
And these are all guavas, very sweet guavas. Now it's not the time, it's full of fruits now. You can see.
No neem oil, nothing. So how are the plants so healthy even if there is no neem oil, nothing?
I don't say there is no disease. There, but it's well under control.
Right.
And this is the...
And you put a lot of fruit fly traps, right?
Yeah, like I have put, sir, I have put.
So that is like a pheromone block.
Yeah.
That attracts the flies, they get trapped inside that.
The male one will go and get trapped.
Yeah.
And the female, it doesn't have a male partner to get crossed.
Right.
So naturally their population will come down. That is the main concept. And this is Lakshmi Taru plant which is good for the tea which is made out of is builds immunity.
Lakshman Taru. So you basically just boil it with this and have it.
And the seeds are used for biodiesel. Okay. But so far we are not using for biodiesel, but people come keep collecting for the cancer patients to get the tea.
Got it.
This is called our Erlikai, we say in Kannada.
Citron.
Citron. Actually, I bought is as orange, but that turned into citron. Because basically they graft it for
one fruit which is
they graft all these oranges for this only host plant. But somehow it has come, but it's giving good yield.
So actually,
and
if you
this
see,
is Rampal. I'll show the Sitapal. Now it starts flowering. After Sitapala season gets over, it's amazing. After that only these get fruits. And this is called Kesu. These Dakshin Kannada people will do Patrode and all with the basin. And for our
first you should soak it in a little tamarind water so that it does not itch. Otherwise it will itch.
Yes. For that our ceremonies, this is the most sacred leaf. We have to offer to Brahmins. I mean, it has got a lot of medicinal value, but people have started.
And underneath it, root will be there. RB root will be there, which you can of course eat.
And these are all I have planted purposely for the, I don't know the name of the bird with the long beaked one.
Okay.
They come here and suck the juice and go. Even you can also suck here.
Sunbirds.
You remove this.
Okay.
You can
want to try? Okay.
You will have it. You remove this. You remove this and suck it. You will get it. And they have a long beak. They won't harm the flower.
Nectar?
Yeah, nectar. You can have.
Okay. Actually, you have to take that off, the green thing off. I think it will become like this.
You can suck it now.
Yeah, this one you can suck.
Okay. Yeah. They have a long beak. They just suck from it.
Okay.
In the morning, it will be amazing to watch.
Yeah, these are those small birds.
Small
which will
birds with
very
their-
fast. They'll be fluttering
yeah,
their
they
wings,
just-
right?
Like hummingbird,
Yeah.
they just keep flying in the air.
Sunbirds. This which papaya variety is this?
This is whatever I eat, no, I just throw the seeds, sir.
Okay, so red lady only it is the
Not
or no?
red lady
because
and
red
all.
lady you don't
But
get seeds actually mostly.
Yeah, I mean, see, these are all come like that only,
Uh-huh.
with the seed only, but
Okay.
this doesn't have seeds when I cut.
Okay.
They are very sweet. I have one papaya left over, I will see. If possible, I will get you.
Okay.
This is ramphal. Again, it has come with the seeds only. We have not planted any one yet. This is also ramphal. Last time I have got around 250, 300 fruits from a single plant.
Okay.
You can see the flowers.
Right.
And they are full of red ants. They only pollinate. And
It
they
will
are-
kind of taste similar to custard apple, but it will be a little more creamy.
More fleshy
Yeah.
than the sitapal.
Yeah. There's Lakshman Phal also in this farm. So there is Ramphal, Sitafal, Lakshman Phal, and then there's Ram Sitafal also, right? Another
Hanamapal
one.
is there, but I don't have here in Mysore. I have. This is cherry. Because of shade, it is not growing up.
Okay.
It will come one day. And this is chiku.
This is which one, the Kalipatti oval one or the round one?
Yeah, oval one, sir.
Oval one. That tastes better than the round one.
And this is our rose apple.
Rose apple, also called paneer le.
Paneer, yes.
Paneer fruit,
Yeah.
not paneer, paneer fruit it's called. So it will basically have this nice rose water sort of a smell.
Yeah. This is the Indian gooseberry. And again, that is water apple of the red variety.
Careful, there will always be snakes.
They are there. Today is snake day,
Yeah.
by the way. This is water apple with
Water
the red
apple.
one only. Both are same variety. They are very sweet.
Okay.
I have started, thought of doing air layering. I have started a couple of them for my friends. This coconut tree I have not planted. It has fallen down. We have not.
From that it has fallen down.
And it has sprouted there only. We have left it there. That's it.
So
This
have
is-
you ever eaten coconut embryos? So basically coconut flowers, you can find it in the farmers stall there, they have it, coconut embryos. Basically what happens is like you put the coconut in the ground, it will sprout, then you break the coconut. Once the plant is there, you break the coconut and inside that you will have a spongy, delicious thing which you can eat just like that. Very good for diabetics as a mild sweet
This
snack.
is a chakota.
Chakota, okay, another one.
This is a pomelo. And this is the bushy kind of pepper plant. Recently I have planted.
Okay.
That is a creeper. Usually it's a creeper and we get a bushy type also. So we have planted couple of them. See. And even this also it has come on its own.
Okay.
And this has gone. It was about to give this pombade. What is that? Rhinoceros caterpillar, no? Rhinoceros beetle.
Beetle.
It has eaten up. And this is a flower which will be white during the day and by the time of the evening it becomes lightish pink. This is called betta tavre. In Kannada means mountain lotus.
Or land lotus or mountain lotus.
Lone land or something. And this is one variety of bean, sword bean. Now that is over.
I think I saw
Yeah.
one sword bean.
Yeah,
Two or three.
No, this is all matured one now. You can't have it.
Correct.
It is only for the seed.
But this is
purpose.
also a very hardy plant.
Yeah. Once you plant, you will get the seed and it won't die.
You can even cook you can even harvest the seeds and cook the seeds and also eat
Yeah,
it.
you can eat it,
Yeah.
but usually they eat when it is very tender.
Correct.
And then this is the Malabar spinach.
Yeah. Pui shak in Bengali.
We have
call
two
it.
kinds of this. One is green, complete green, and little reddish green. I have that variety downstairs.
The
When
good
we
thing
were-
about Malabar.
When we were young, we used to play with this, making a blue color ink.
Okay.
We used to crush it to the white shirts,
Okay.
uniforms.
The good part about this is, see, during heavy rains, usually you will not find greens in the market. Mostly nowadays, you will see greens has reduced.
Yeah.
This will still keep growing.
Yeah.
So even in rains, this is the one greens which will always be
Always
there.
And again, this is a air ram. Ultimately, my purpose is to raise this pepper to this plant.
Okay.
So that let it entire, I do not have to harvest very difficult.
Right.
We won't climb the trees, sir. Only the fallen coconuts we take it. We don't take all the things. And this one more variety of champak. That's the white one which we saw there. It's very smelly.
There
More
was a
smelly
flower
than
here.
white.
Somebody has plucked it.
Yeah. It was there.
This smells very good.
Yeah.
Amazing smell it is.
Yeah.
You should smell that flower. It's so good.
This is very small,
Nice, huh?
and this guava doesn't grow very big. It has come on its own. It's only this much. So we have named it as baby guava plant. Only baby guavas, only small size, and very sweet. And we have just whatever we eat, we just throw the seed. This is allspice plant. Instead of putting star, chekke, lavanga, everything, you can put this leaf.
Take one leaf and smell it. Take one leaf, rub it and smell
You
it.
can rub it and smell.
Tear it off.
Come.
If you put it in rice, that's it. Your biryani masala is there. You know?
Yeah. Here also, these are all yam coming on their own. See, butterfruit, because of the weight, it has come down.
Tomato plant is there also.
Yeah. Now it's very precious.
Somebody, it seems like they took away one full truck. They stole one truck of tomato or something.
And these are all fig. This is called Pune fig.
Wild fig like that. Huh?
Pune fig.
Pune fig, okay.
Yeah. And though I get many, but very often I eat because by the time they ripe, our squirrels find the time to eat it. Like this, they eat and go. Only fossils will be there. Today,
Whenever you
luckily-
find something ripe, eat it off. Don't eat.
No, it should have been there for one more day. But that will eat, no.
Yeah.
See, this is, I have to wait for one more day.
Okay.
Tomorrow it will ripen, but today tomorrow morning you can eat it.
It won't be sweet now because it will take some more time to fully ripen.
We have one, this thing, mulberry. I will show you the fruits of this.
Okay.
Did I show you?
You showed me the photo of the fruit.
Yeah.
So this used to be a sericulture farmer here, growing mulberries for silkworms.
See, this is the fruits which I got of this size.
Shahtut or mulberry.
Yeah, I mean, I just measured. So to measure, I took like this and I taken a photo.
This is almost more than double the size of usual.
Yeah, what
mulberry that
double,
we see.
triple.
Yeah.
See, almost 4 inches.
Shahtut, mulberry.
Oh. And it was very difficult to propagate.
You
Luckily,
should ask him for some cuttings from some of the
this
amazing
time
trees here.
I am able to get some sprouts now.
Okay.
I will show you that I kept there. This is the one. Out of 4 plants, we got only one. Again, this is citron. Come.
Oh, this is a mulberry plant.
Huh?
So big, huge. Mulberry, I have only seen
Yeah,
like this sort of shrubs in general in the sericulture farms, right? But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god. Oh, avocados are just lying there. Oh
Bats
my
are
god,
eating.
look at these avocados. Huge ones.
See, after eating, we just throw the seeds like this.
Acha.
So they come on their own. And this is black turmeric.
Right.
We got very few samples this time, few rhizomes. So this time I have planted them. For the next season I have to make the seeds for myself. It's a
Right.
black turmeric. This is all sweet potato which we thought of trying to harvest the sun.
Okay.
So that, it was good. We had tried with the banana long back with a small patch. And now we thought of trying for the whole this thing. But thing is, see, when you put potato, the rats will
Eat the potatoes.
eat. See, they have done the burrows here.
So they have done holes and they have loosened up the soil.
See, you can see.
So-
I have not plowed from past 5 years. I can't plow here.
Yeah.
Me coming is a challenge. Forget about plowing and all. And they have plowed my
So
land.
they have loosened the soil, which is very important, right? Because your soil should be aerated, because that's when your roots will be able to grow further, and you will have your roots will be able to breathe. Roots actually require oxygen, right? As well. So they
So
require
they are
some
doing it.
pores.
But now the thing is, now again one more challenge has come. Because of this more rats, I am finding more snakes. So people start finding difficult to come in.
Right.
So I asked my son, my labor to just remove them.
Okay.
I leave it.
Huh.
1 or 2 will be there, that is enough, but let us not grow in dens. And luckily today is a snake day. Fortunately, I pray that I won't see the snake today.
What do you mean by snake day?
No, for everything they kept a day, no? Father's Day, Mother Day.
Acha, acha, acha,
Like
okay,
that
okay,
day, it's International Snake Day.
okay.
This avocado, yes. This is card badam, even that has come on its own. Some bird has come and put there.
Please come and join if you want. We are just doing the farm work.
That bird has come and put the seed.
Okay.
It has become big.
Acha.
One of
This is a badam tree, right?
badam. Card badam is they say.
Card badam, correct,
Yeah, yeah.
correct.
From the roadside plant.
Ah,
See, this is Sitapala, even this is also come on its own.
okay.
Huh?
So basically all these plants that we eat and throw
Yeah,
away,
yeah.
no need. Just find some soil and plant it.
And we have around
Avocados.
and we have around 10 honeybee colonies on its own.
Okay.
You can see one here.
So 10 of them are there.
Yeah, 10 of them. And one is recently started building nest, very, low to the ground, there only, I'll show you that. Muranga is there, but it needs a lot of sunlight. And once, because of heavy rain, everything had fallen down. We try to support it. Just, it is only for the sake of leaves now.
This is again that masala guava, is it?
No, not masala guava.
Okay,
It has
it's
come on its
become
own.
black. Okay.
This guava, this kalipata and all, we have not planted. They have come on its own, madam. They love my farm, that is why they are there.
So the interesting thing about this farm is they don't use anything. They don't use cow manure, they don't use compost, they don't use vermicompost, nothing. No cow urine, no panchagavya. So it's beyond organic, as they say, right?
You can come this side. It's little marshy.
But because it's all completely natural with all of these mulchings, that's why the soil is so soft. You can just, whatever you want to cultivate, you can cultivate with hand tools itself. You don't need to. This is that purple stem variety one only?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have two varieties.
Okay.
And this is African sunflower something.
Uh-huh.
We are growing just for the biomass,
Acha.
to attract the birds and all.
African sunflower.
And this is a weed.
Hmm.
Earlier, our lands used to be full with this.
This is called the communist weed.
Communist weed, or in Kannada it is called Simenne Gida. That means kerosene plant. I don't know why it is called kerosene. It has got a smell, but it is used for cuts and
So
scratches
medicinal
and all.
properties are there.
In the field, when you have a hurt and all, you just squeeze it and put. So I asked my man, anyway, let us save this.
So this is communist weed and this is Congress weed.
Congress weed, yes.
This one, Parthenium, which we call it.
Yeah.
It's called Congress weed because apparently Indira Gandhi visited
Yeah.
somewhere and then she got this plant to India saying, oh, this will look very beautiful, white flowers. And then it took over as a weed.
These are all African spinach.
African spinach.
Yeah.
See these
Country-
okras.
Country okra.
okra. See the size.
Flower and all.
It's not because it's overripe. Usually okras will become overripe, right? But the size itself is big. Okay, some interesting thing. Where is that? Oh, this is-
It's here. You can see the nest here.
So this is a lemongrass plant, but you will see a bird's nest in it.
And we
And
have
you can see eggs also.
4 eggs are there. This is one more kind of okra.
Uh-huh.
It's a long one.
Okay.
It's also a country variety. It gives so long, and one vegetable per day it will give.
Okay. Is it that elephant tusk okra? Is that the one?
No, I don't know.
So in Mr. Narayan Reddy's farm, he had shown some brinjal plants, which are like, it has become almost like trees. Like
Okay,
it keeps, it's like everlasting.
This is the Mexican coriander.
Smell it. Also called as wild coriander.
Bindi.
वो actually बड़ा size का ही है, वो बड़ा variety वाला ही है. So they will
Have
be
it.
tender only, even if you have it. So it's not कि ये
You
over
have-
हो गया है ripe. So this is spearmint, I think.
I don't know the
Yeah.
name of it.
Yeah, this is
It
spearmint.
is very big.
You see Wrigley's chewing gum, peppermint is one variety and spearmint is another variety. This is spearmint. Those carrots grow well here?
Yeah.
Huh?
Not so very long.
But
Because-
does it break up the root? I mean, does it break up into
No.
multiple things? Okay.
Nothing. This is noel cole. That is spinach. That is passion fruit. You can see the flowers there.
So that passion fruit that you are selling there,
No,
that
they're
is
from here and Mysore both.
Mysore as well. Okay.
If anyone need this plant, you tell me, I'll get you.
Okay.
I have plenty of
What is
them.
the name of this plant?
I don't know, sir.
Okay.
I love this plant. I got a couple of twigs.
Huh.
It has come in abundance. What to do? I have planted one, and I given 2 or 3 plants to someone. But still, I have many. If somebody needs, please
Okay.
feel free to ask.
This is masala guava. No? No.
I don't know, Guruji.
Okay.
I have not planted it.
Tell us the story of this one. Yeah.
This is a dragon fruit, which I have eaten dragon earlier, but I didn't taste much good. But somehow this is very, very sweet. I will cut only after this function is over.
Hopefully nobody will pluck it today. I'm hoping.
It's,
You
it's
should put a
very,
big-
very sweet, I challenge. What you get in the market is not so sweet as this. I challenge it. Very sweet.
If you want, you can take some sweet potatoes from here. You can harvest some sweet potatoes if you want to.
This is the pepper plant, and this is the one which we put to rice now while cooking. It spells as Sona Masuri. I don't know the name of this.
So
Whatever rice, variety quality of rice you put, it seems very like basmati.
yeah, so people call it basmati plant, and it's called pandanus, the name of the plant. Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, it's actually used in Southeast Asian cuisine, where they use it to make aromatic rice. So again, I don't want to. Is there any already? One torn is there. I'm just going to tear that a little bit.
Okay, plant and
Slight, you'll be able to get smell, not too much. But when you cook it along with rice, you'll
And
get a,
see,
it becomes a
this-
little more like an aromatic rice. It becomes.
this sitafal I have not planted. It has come on its own.
This is a nati variety.
Yeah, nati variety, sir. You can see.
Can you see there full bunch of avocados together? Usually avocado does not grow like
You
this.
see here, the whole tree is like that only.
So your avocados are doing really well, right? How many kg harvest do you get from one tree in a year? Any idea now?
You know, this is the first time I am getting yield.
Okay.
Last year I got only a sample.
Okay.
Here and there, 1, 1, 2, 2. But last year I didn't go to the market. I gave out to distribute to my friends and relatives. Even this time also, half of them I have distributed to my friends and relatives. I mean, who have developed the habit of getting from me because I only started.
Right. And this time you can also get them on Farmizan as well.
Yeah, they have come.
the
My
first
classmates have come.
Oh, okay.
The fruit is edible. You can eat it.
Sandalwood fruit is edible.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a interesting new thing.
And this is Lakshman Pal.
Lakshman Phal, sour sop.
Yeah.
Anti-cancer fruit.
Yeah, see how many fruits, I mean flowers. These are the flowers of different age.
This is
Small
small
one.
bud. This is slightly larger bud.
Here,
This is this.
here, and you see the fruits
Fruit
also
is
there. And this is the petals of
And
the
some of these
flower.
fruits can grow up to even 1.5 kg.
Yeah,
Huge
yeah, yeah.
they can become.
We are getting around 1 kg.
And the interesting thing is you can even have it as a vegetable. So when it's raw, you can cook it like a vegetable, just like you eat chow chow and all of these things. Otherwise, you can let it ripen and have as a fruit.
Yeah, you can.
It tastes like pineapple plus custard apple together.
Yeah. It's like eating cotton only.
Ah.
And you can just make a juice of it. It will be still very nice.
Sour, sour.
If you don't like sour. This is a G9 variety. It's not only one single plant giving like this. You can just come and see inside. Since we are not cutting down the suckers, all the suckers are yielding. You can see in one plant, we have already 3 now yielding. You can see here, the size of them, they are young now. You can see
This
here.
is also G9. This is the smaller
Yes.
right now fruit.
They are growing, they will grow. Yeah.
And notice how obviously the support has been given to the plants so that they don't fall off. So is it okay wing bean with more shade sort of way, or
It will come, sir. See, I am growing just for the sake of ground covering. I am not interested with the quantity.
correct?
How much I need? This all the plants have given 1.
Ah.
So we won't cut to the bottom. We
Okay.
just cut the top. That's it.
Acha.
And then we just put them into the ground only.
Then the baby
Only
plants
the-
will also keep coming.
Yeah. Only the fruit will go out. In spite of this,
See, one of the things you will see is when you go to chemical sort of farms or conventional farms, you go there, you find a little irritation in breathing, this, that, always, because here you see that there is no, I mean, you can feel it that there is no chemicals at all.
and
Karpurvalli is there, G9
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there,
See, this is yelaki.
Yellaki is there.
You can see yelaki size.
Oh, wow, huge Yellaki size. Nice.
And this is our 3-year-old jackfruit. We have already got 4 fruits inside.
So tell us more, what is the specialty of this one?
This is called Siddha Halsu. And he is the only farmer to get the patent for this tree, for the jackfruit, in the whole of India. From past 4 years, he is not selling any fruit to anyone or plants to anyone just like that. Through IIHR, they have taken the patent of it and they are grafting and selling. And the size of it weighs between around 4 to 5 kgs only. And it's very reddish golden color, very sweet one. The sugar level, there is some measure of it.
Bricks content, they say,
Ah,
BRICS.
That is the highest in the whole of Asia
in jackfruit.
in jackfruit. So
Siddha halasam.
recently he has been awarded the
A
patent.
farmer from Tumkur side. So
Tumkur.
you ask any farmer, they will know. Oh, acha, that Tumkur farmer, he has done that.
You can see it's already 3 years old now. It's into 4th year. It has given me 4 fruit here.
Oh, okay.
Here.
So that only it will be chota size ka fruit, not
Yeah,
those
yeah,
used,
yeah.
which is actually good for farmers from a commercial standpoint because they can sell the full
they can
fruit.
sell. If it's
Otherwise,
very
15
big,
kg fruits is very difficult to sell.
very
You have to cut
difficult
and
to
sell
sell
it, right?
them. And now
You have to invite the whole
now
village
it's
otherwise.
all nuclear families.
Yeah.
This recently I bought that. What is that? Kerala.
Nendran.
Nendra. I got 2. One got virus, so I plugged it out. The one is coming out.
And the aloe vera is starting to give flowers.
Yeah. I use them a lot for this thing as a root hormone.
Okay. So aloe vera, use it as a rooting hormone.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, so for doing those air layering, etc., you put aloe vera in there?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
I have used recently.
Tell us something about this place. So you are actually born and brought up
Yes, sir.
here,
It's
right?
my ancestral property,
Okay.
and everyone has given to
Builders,
other
this, that,
but I don't like to. So I am basically a graduate.
Okay.
30 years back, not now.
Okay.
I came out as a civil engineer in 1990
Okay.
and worked for only 4 years in BG Shirke and Company. You would have heard or not, I don't know. The one who built the Vikas Soda, Mini Vidan Soda,
Okay.
and the Kengeri Upanagara. There they were huge. I was there
Okay.
when we built around 3,000 apartments there
Acha. Okay.
at that time. Then somehow it was not my passion to be there. I read one book from Masanaba Pukawaka,
One straw farming.
One Star Revolution.
One star revolution.
When I was in around second year or something, then that's it. That worm went into my.
So Fukuoka says this thing, no? Do nothing farming.
Yes.
They say farming should be do nothing. Right? Eat what? Throw it, let it grow. Right?
Yeah. From that day, it was into my mind. Somehow I didn't have that juice in that. I could not get any juice from that. So I just left the job and started this.
Okay.
But it was a very difficult job for me. I got married also. I left the job. I could get any money from my vegetables as I wished. I went into verma compost, everything, but it was not, the yield was not too much. So I could not survive. So somehow I made up my mind and then jumped into sericulture. I was waiting for this to start. Ultimate, this was my last stop. So I came, but very late. But this was sown long before. But I could not, because I had to survive first to do this. So now I have survived and I can take chances now. And we have a similar kind of garden near Mysore. Couple of like-minded people have joined and started one organic farm. There also do nothing farm, only we just control the weeds, that's it. Yeah, I can share if you want, I'll share with him the location. Anyone can go there, stay there, it's a big house there. Minimum requirements of survival we have kept. Vegetables and all you have to, while going you can take and go.
Correct.
Stay there, it's a big house. You can look around the farm if you wish to. Growing farm is not so easy from my experience. You can, what to do is, when you are going, you can take some few plants, there is a man there, you can plant every now and then, occasionally you can go and see, watch it, the growth and all. And you people also take your children, put the seed in their mind, and see, we keep on saying agriculture is a backbone, but they have broken the backbone of farmers long back.
Not just in India, but across the world actually.
Yes, it's irreparable. And one Toastmaster is also running the...
Toastmasters Whitefield branch is running here, right?
running,
Which is
sir.
very interesting.
Yeah.
That they meet every Sunday, I think.
Every
right?
Sunday, sir, yes, sir. Even Bharatanatyam, you see here, it's a new colony has come.
Of bees. The secret of your farm, right? Oh, yeah. They are not threatened at all. That's why they are so near the. Usually they'll do it at a height, right?
Yes, sir. We have snakes, we have mongoose, we have rats, we have bandicoots, everything.
He will love it. His eyes are already glowing after hearing about all of those.
They are there. They are there. They will be in their own world. Until unless we enter into their world, they won't come to us.
Your praying mantis is doing fine? Okay.
Huh?
He has a small praying mantis in the last farmer's market.
Oh, oh.
He got one praying mantis insect is there, no?
We did one, we had this thing, stem borer.
Okay.
We thought of putting some grease so that it will die. We put it, but it worked or not worked, I don't know still. But we lost one neem plant. I don't know, I have to check with other farmers now. You see what has happened here. I will show.
So many farmers, what they do is they put a little bit of grease, okay, so that ants are attacking the plants, so that ants will not come. But see, this has killed the plant.
The girth was of this size. After applying the grease, it has reduced and it died. I don't know why.
But more shoots are coming out from below it. Right? Yeah, so on the trunk you put a little ring of grease, so that ants don't climb. It's like ant barrier essentially. But because of that, this plant has actually died. There must be. See, like this one here, it's working. So here he put a little bit of grease here. Can you see? It's a little black because a lot of ants were climbing. I guess
I put now
this one. See,
I don't know whether
shoots are coming out from here.
Whether it be a problem. I don't know. I have to check with other experienced farmers.
Right.
Because we did for something else and something is happening. And same thing has happened. See, I will show you here. The girth has come down. You can see. Maybe it has killed the cells here, I think so.
Yeah. It's become narrow there wherever you put the grease. Okay.
So I have to avoid now. Because I don't put any chemical there. I thought, chalo, this will do. But this has got a different effect. See, this has killed this plant and that has become narrow. And this is Lakshman pearl. And for this, the roots are coming underneath. I don't know what all we have to see. We have to record it. And
maybe because of grease, it's not able to absorb the nutrients or the nutrients.
Maybe that's what it has killed, I think. See, for this, also we had put, it has peeled out. It has not taken inside. See, it is peeled out.
So not advisable. Some
not
other
advisable.
solution
Yes,
should be.
No, yes.
Okay, so this is something
should be
not to do. But how much time did the soil take to come to this sort of very fertile level where it is self-sufficient?
This is not one-day farming, sir. See, earlier I used to plant all kind of plants.
Right.
Without tilling.
Right.
And whatever the produce I get, only that produce which is required, I used to take it away. The other biomass I used to put here only. In the beginning, I grew a lot of African sunflower.
Okay.
So that I could get lot of biomass.
Ah, okay. Then chopped and dropped it into the soil.
Yes. That's how I got developed in the beginning.
And there's usually what you have seen is there's like a turning point. Till you reach that turning point, you have to do all of this effort. Once you reach the turning point, suddenly, this year, it's just starting to come everything on its own. The pests have reduced significantly.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what
here
we see.
I'm not seeing that much foliage here. In Mysore, you hardly see the sunlight inside. You hardly see the sunlight inside, sir. It's become so dense.
Right.
So dense. It's only 5-6 years old. I started in 2017 August of plowing and everything. And now, hardly no sunlight will fall.
So I'm interested in knowing one thing, that people who make food forests, etc. There are two different thoughts that I'm seeing. One, people say, no, you just plant everything, that, it will all come on its own. Even Miyawaki forest also plant things densely, no problem, there's enough air. But the other thing that we have seen from other people is that they've said, okay, if you plant too near each other, it just does not get enough sun, so it does not grow enough. One tree might give you 2 or 3 fruits, it becomes very small. What is your take on that?
I can't deny it completely. There is truth in that, but not that extreme. See, I have planted very densely.
But it's still giving yield.
And I can prove it in my Mysore farm, where we are all of similar mentality, but everyone has their own kind of growing and everyone has done on their own way. Organic farming only. Even I have started only 5 years back, and they have started 10 years back. And I can see the difference of yield and all. Their butterfruits are not able to give not more than 10-15 kgs.
Okay, okay.
And even the this thing Siddhalsu, no, they have planted 25 there,
Okay.
and only one I have planted here. On the same day, they took it to Mysore, I took it to Bangalore, and I have not seen that kind of vegetative growth in that whole of 25 plants.
Okay. So you are saying that dense planting is still worthwhile, but should you do a little bit of pruning at times if some things don't get enough sun?
Yes, I should have done that. I have not done. I have to do now. Only that pruning is enough.
So that if something is not getting enough sun,
otherwise you will be see you don't have to go and distribute the food to it. They know how to get their food. They don't need Siddaramaiah to get the food for them.
Right.
They will search and go and get.
This is actually the fundamental difference between how we look at farming in general, how it is taught in our universities, etc.
No,
is that we have to help plants to do it. Baba, they know everything.
Sir, they have planted the grafted ones, still they are not able to get the yield, sir. You can see here, we have not grafted the plant, we have raised our nursery and planted the plant. You can see the yield here.
So you have to assume that nature knows how to take care of itself.
They know, sir. They have been inoculated with that this thing, memory card for them.
Right.
This is your
what bacteria to attract, what should I release in the ground to attract the right kind of a...
You have to take some effort to put the seed and plant there, somewhere on the ground. That's it. That is your job. You don't do anything. That's what I am telling you. This is agriculture, not agriculture. You just be as ugly as you can. They will be very good to
So
you.
this is the second key point of the entire discussion that you have had is that agriculture is probably not the right way to think about it. You should think of it like ugly culture, and ugly as in a good way, right? And this is something again we have repeatedly seen many farmers that we tell, hey, you should plant, you should mulch like this. If you tell them you mulch like this, they'll say, sir, my farm will not look nice. I need to clean it up. Let's ekdam soil ko clean karke rakh dete hain, right? So what sir is saying is that no, it should be ugly culture, not agriculture, and then you'll get good yield out of it.
No. If somebody has any time,
There's a person called Krishna. So he's from another country. He started one.
Yeah. Krishna Mackenzie, I think. Yeah.
So he called it as permaculture.
Permaculture, permaculture is another.
Same thing like
and on that day, I don't know what thought came. Just rather the thought came, I went there to see Narayan Reddy's farm. I saw so many seeds falling down. I went and asked the farmer in the nursery how much the plant cost. He said 250 rupees. Arey Baba, एक seed का plant इतना है. Hello, let us collect all the seeds there and we'll start. So that's how we started. Even now there is a very old farm very nearby in Narayan Reddy's elder son's farm. You can go and see. So big they are, and it's not even half of the yield.
So Mr. Narayan Reddy is
he passed away.
He passed away, I think, a couple of
His
years
legacy
back.
is there.
Right? Yeah, his legacy is here. So his farm is in Dodaballapur. I've been to that farm. It's like that. It's like a do nothing farm. He has met Fukuoka as well, actually. So Fukuoka has visited his farm, right? And there also it's like that. And every time you go, he would give you avocados, right? He would give you avocados, put some masala into it. But his legacy is kind of...
I just keep seeing that farm and my Mysore friend's farm.
Right.
I have not done anything, and here he has kept like a shaving only. Not even a single grass is there. Here in Sorunse, next to around 3.5 kilometers from here, you can go and see the farm there. Next to Narayan Reddy's old farm. It's like that. He waters each and every plant with the pipe. I said, why are you doing all this nonsense? Just leave it, no, it will come on its own. Uska gyan alag hai. I can't say it's bad because his experience. My experience is this, and I am getting good yield, sir.
His name is also Varthur Narayan Reddy, right?
Varthur Narayan.
Yeah, and he's your relative,
Yes,
right? So he's actually from this area originally,
Yeah.
although his farm is in Dodaballapur.
No, I have been influenced by him a lot. And he was the one who advised, his wife was the first one to advise not to leave my job.
Okay.
Because they have seen many ups and downs.
Correct. Because he left his job, became a farmer, same thing, right? So
they have a very tough, she had a very tough job with him while managing the life and all, farm, everything. She was the first one to tell me that not to leave the job, not to give up the job.
But you didn't listen to her.
No, at that time, no one will listen. That is the age. If you had been to Belur Halebeedu in Hassan district, yes,
Please, you can.
Please,
No
please.
problem.
There is one sculpture. One man putting a garland to a donkey.
Okay.
When I had been on my honeymoon trip, I had took the guide, he showed me that, see, at this age, even donkey looks very pretty. So at that age, whatever I think, it was pretty, good. That is only right. See, that is the age, no, where, I mean, we don't have any space for others to just listen also. Think about it, we won't give even little space also for that. I just, it keeps coming to my mind every time, that donkey face. See, and it's not new that it's of this generation. Even on those days, it was there, that is why they have put there. You can grow. If you are lucky, it will grow little big of this size. Usually we are unlucky. Somebody have not seen. If they had seen, they would have cut by this time. I will show you. I will show you.
Yeah, because in my town, when my works out,
You can grow what,
automatically come.
while for cutting you have to take the permission from them. For cutting you have to take the permission.
Like after that, somebody will come in the night.
That's what, sir. No need to take any permission. That day will not come for you. No need. Sir, here in Bangalore has got a very high security. In commissioner office, they come and take the plant means, you can imagine, who are we?
Don't worry, we'll edit it out.
And even this plant should not grow more than this height, sir. It's very difficult to harvest. Actually, I should have pruned for 10 feet or 8 feet. Because it's a very soft tree. It's a challenge to climb over it. And moreover, since we don't spray anything, and it's a challenge to get the fruit also. We have also red hands, you can see.
That's why you have put so many of these supports, etc. everywhere, right? Because the tree can actually break.
Yeah. We have seen
One
there,
has
no?
broken there,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah. They spread. Yeah, I mean, their lifestyle is different. See.
We have few jamun trees. Like you can't.
You can't, I mean, yes. If you want to eat jamun, you have to kill the ant only and then eat. Because it has a web there
Yeah.
over the jamuns.
So actually all of the produce from this farm and from the Mysore farm is available in the first stall.
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you'll find nimbus, you'll find
Yeah.
avocados,
Avocados, yes.
you'll find pomelos, big pomelos
Avocados are from this farm. Pomelos from Mysore farm. They have just started giving them.
So one more question on talks about covering the ground with leaves, which helps in
Yeah,
reducing the weeds, right?
yes.
Has that worked for you?
Yeah, that will work, sir. That is what we are doing it. See, my concept is you don't let the sun go waste. See, here it's wasted. So much of, see, how you get a fruit, it converts the sunlight into sugar and that sugar is stored as a fruit or something like that. So this part is left vacant. Either you don't grow any biomass or nor any sugar.
Right.
So it's a waste. Even if you don't grow anything, just allow the weeds to grow.
So these are all solar grid, solar cells have been planted. This is no solar cell has been planted.
And they convert the sunlight into carbohydrate, biomass. Then you cut that biomass there. See, you may inoculate once in a while with, as the sir was telling, jeevamrutam and all. I have done long back. Why I am not doing again and again? Once is enough. If you are providing enough food for that, it keeps surviving. Otherwise, how long you can keep on putting jeevamrut, bijamrut?
It's a lot of effort also doing that, right? So
Effort, cost.
See, what is there inside? There are small microbacteria. For them to survive, they need biomass. If you don't provide biomass and putting only that, it will not help.
So weeds are not bad for it.
No, no. See why the weed? I will tell you why the weed come. Why the weed come? Because you are lazy, not planting any tree or plant there, which is useful to you.
You're keeping that ground open.
That's it. No. If you are kept vacant your house, somebody will come and sneak
Somebody
in.
will stay.
You have built the house, you stay.
Or you put a tenant there. Don't
Ah.
keep it khali.
That's it. Very simple, sir. Very simple. You can see, if I have not planted this tulsi, some other weed would have come. If I had not put that this thing Mexican coriander there, some plant would have come. You plant whichever you want.
Try this one there. Spearmint. Yeah.
That is the only concept we are following it, sir. So far, it's doing good, getting me yield.
So any final words for farmers who are people who are looking at, like urban farmers, people who are looking at starting their own farm?
See, I am like urban farmer only.
Right.
Though I am a full-time farmer, but I am not working throughout the week. I have my ailing wife who is on dialysis from 9.5 years, weekly thrice dialysis. After that, I have to manage my farm there, here. It's like weekend farming only. You plant all the trees and then whatever vegetables you want to grow underneath. You can what do you call?
Do nothing farming.
Do nothing farm. Very simple. No effort. Only thing is you have to be there at least once or twice a week. You make sure your presence is there. Then only you will know that this is your plant, and the farm will know that you are your owner. That is also there, sir. You have to get connected to the roots of it. Otherwise, only the wild weeds will take off. You just make the way for them to grow. That's it. They will grow. They know, and they have been inoculated with the seed. With the seed, the God has given that. The memory chip is working. Usually it will work. It's not a China chip. It's a God's chip. It will work. It will work. If you are growing initially, grow with some banana, because banana plants will be there for at least 3 to 4 years. And all the plants doesn't need that much hard sunlight. Partial sunlight is enough. So this will create that environment. And moreover, these have a habit of storing the water and releasing whenever it needs. So the plants next to it will survive very nice. That is how I have started, with few plantain and then the other trees. That is how. And you can't plant the whole farm in 1 day or 1 year. You start with the plantain. First you plant the plantain, little distance, more than usually normally around 5 to 6 feet they keep. You go for 10 feet. And then in between that you keep on planting whichever plant you like. Since we don't have acres, usually 1 or 2 acres is there, you plant whichever plant, like rambutan, like what is it?
Mangosteen.
Mangosteen loves shady. You put the shady plant there. If there is sun, go for a rambutan. And that is how you have to keep planting. And it's not a 1 day program. You plant few things, slowly the whole thing will get covered. I took around 2-3 years to plant my 3-acre farm.
Okay.
Now I can plant more fastly with the new farm now, because I have got experience little bit of that, so that I can use it to the other farm.
Generally, like right now, like we have a lot of coconut trees. We have grown. So what do you recommend? Like what we can keep it in the?
Yeah, see, coconut trees over. Now in between it's around 30 feet. Usually 30 feet or 35 feet will be there. You make a grid. You can go for 3 or 4 rambutan and one avocado in between. That will work. Rambutan needs light, not heavy light, light does it. And if you wish, you can go for mangosteen in between that. Alternately butterfruit and mangosteen or cocoa, anything you can go. And you see that you can harvest them at your will. Not only planting, and you see that. And if it is more than your requirement, then it's difficult to harvest. If you have 1 or 2 plants, that is still more difficult. And you should have enough friends to distribute also.
Or sell it on Farmizon.
I am finding difficult because last year I felt a lot of difficulty in distributing avocados because here no one thought of that fruit.
Yeah, it's Mexican taste though.
I mean, no one had that taste. Now people have tasted it. So whichever I can sell very good quality, I go to the market. Even which is a little second, I mean, scratch and all, these people will not take. Last week I had a fight with them. I said, you wanted all organic and a small this thing mark you won't take, then how can I sell? And I'm giving it a very lower price for them. I said, this will be difficult for me. In the market, I don't separate all those things. I'll get that rate. But I'm giving you that price. I said, that will be very difficult for me. If I take 100 kgs, they took it around 6.5 kgs out of it. Gone there only, no, my margin. I said, I don't.
If you make guacamole out of it, that paste that you have, then we'll take that also.
Will they take that also?
Yeah, so guacamole paste
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
make,
yeah,
no? So you
I
can
can
make that and you can sell it in bottles.
Okay, okay.
Because then you will not waste that. Guacamole.
Yeah, this is a new fruit, no.
Consumers are focused on how fruit looks, right? Rather than
That's it. They don't want any scratch, any, I mean, color should be there, shiny will be there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, even if 1 or 2 days later, correct, it will get darker, that dots on that. They don't like it.
They don't like it. But they are the best ones,
Correct.
which have been taken care by the best farmer. But they don't know what to do.
So like in Neelam mango, for example, you get that black insect inside a lot, okay? And people who really know it, they'll search for those fruits which have that insect because they will be the sweetest ones, you know?
Because the insects have already
See,
tasted
even you can check in your house, if you take a country rice, you can't store it for more than a month.
Yeah,
You store however you like, they will come inside.
yeah. Even if you make it airtight, somehow
Unless until you put some chemical to it.
they... Right, right.
You get the polished rice, you keep it open, they will not, you invite them, they won't come. They know which is sweeter and which are tasty. That's it.
Cool.
Height is enough, afterwards you can cut it.
Yeah, we have to prune it, sir. I had given from fruit to one of my teacher. She ate and she raised the plant. She told it has grown big in my pot, you have to take it. So I took and planted here. Both 2 plants. And that aloe vera from one teacher. No, there's a egg fruit, sir. Egg fruit one. Egg fruit. You know why it is called egg fruit? You don't know?
It looks like
It is there somewhere. It's like I showed in the morning.
So the texture of the fruit pulp also will be like egg.
Somebody has taken. It was same like egg only here. Here in this plant.
Acha, eggplant.
Ah.
Eggplant you are saying. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So
No,
egg fruit is a different one. Eggplant is this.
Ah.
Egg fruit is a fruit.
I have that.
Yeah.
I have that, and it started flowering.
That will be like yellow, the
Yellow.
yolk that you
Yeah,
have in
yolk
egg,
only.
it will be
But
like that
somehow
only.
that didn't taste to me.
Yeah.
Our Malayan apple also, it has
acha.
started yielding there.
Okay.
The
In the Mysore farm.
Very nice flowers.
Okay.
Very pinkish.
Okay.
Very nice.